Hey, my lovelies, your girl Miranda here, and today I am going to be answering your guys' questions. So I put a video out, had you guys leave me some questions, so I'm going to be answering those today. There were some repeat ones, so I will only be answering them once. I'm not going to repeat the questions or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and get right into this, you guys. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. So I'm excited. You guys left some good questions. All of them are food related. Y'all must have been hungry when y'all left these questions. So, and I'm probably going to get hungry talking about these. But anywho, okay, the first question I'm going to start off with is the infamous question from my girl, Angelina Spicy. What color are your chonies? And if you don't know what chonies are, you guys, chonies is just kind of a funny way to say underwear in Spanish. So they are pink. My chonies are pink. Anywho, next question. What is your most favorite American and Mexican food? So American wise, I love me just a good burger, a good, juicy, flavorful burger, you guys. That has to be like one of my number ones. And as for Mexican food, that's a tough one, like very tough. It's so hard to just pick one. Oh my goodness. Because you got mole, you got pozole, you got birria. There's just so many good things out there. And like, I love a good pozole, especially the green kind, because that's my specialty. But no, like, oh my goodness. Mole is the bomb. I don't know. I may have to go with birria on this one because I love me a really good birria. And it's just so flavorful. I know it's kind of like a simple dish, but it's just so flavorful and there's just so much that you can do with it. So I'm going to go with birria on this one, you guys. Definitely. So the next question is, what is mine and hubby's love story, and is he my first love? So no, he's not my first love, you guys. I've been in love like way too many times, or so I thought. Definitely, I want to say my first love was more of a kind of platonic. Like, I was super young. He was way older than me, and it was just something that could never be, pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of what my first love was kind of like. And I guess I would consider it love, because we both kind of had like mutual feelings. But like I said, it was just kind of a very like inappropriate kind of love, I guess. It was kind of like, a family friend kind of thing. So it wasn't happening. But mine and hubby's love story, you guys, I did a whole video actually on it, just kind of going into depth, everything. So I will leave it linked in the description box below. But basically we met online through this kind of, not necessarily like a dating app, but kind of wanting to get to know people kind of app. Basically, we met through that site, and about I want to say maybe after a couple weeks of talking, we finally met. And after we met, we kind of made things official about like a week later. And then about after, I want to say a month and a half, 2 months, no, a month and a half of having met, we moved in together. And then at our like 6-month mark was when we got married. All right, the next question is, what made you decide to move to Oregon? I'm originally from Oregon, and I do believe there's a question in here that asks that. But I'm originally from Oregon. I was born and raised here. I've lived in different areas here in Oregon, but all kind of within like the Portland metro. But basically, we just moved back down to Oregon. We were up in Washington for about 5, almost 6 years. And we just moved back down to Oregon back in 2017 to actually just be closer to our family, because we were up there alone and all of our families down here. My mom, my dad, my husband's brother. So yeah, that's just kind of our main reason why we came back. The next question is, are you planning to make other videos on your channel? Right now, I already do quite the variety. I feel like sometimes like on YouTube, you can just get so burnt out on, doing the same things. Like sometimes I get burnt out on watching like the same kind of videos like over and over and over again. So the same goes, I guess, with kind of making them. And so I feel like me having a variety on my channel is good. I mean, I'm open to doing other kinds of videos. I mean, I don't know exactly what you guys would like to see, but I mean, obviously I already do like hauls and mukbangs. I kind of, you know, do little chats. I share like life things with you guys. It's just, it's kind of hard for me to make some certain videos because I don't like, all my videos are the real deal. It's unedited anything because I don't know how to edit or anything like that. I don't put music in my videos, no, you know, intros, fanciness, whatever. Mine is just like the raw, uncut everything. So, I mean, you know, let me know what kind of other videos you guys might be interested in. But like I said, I already do quite the variety, so I don't really know what else would be good to add to my channel. But yeah, let me know. Next question is, how many siblings do I have? So I have technically 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and then I have a cousin who's kind of more like a brother, and that's the one that lives with me. My family's just all kind of mixed, you guys. It's quite a long story. So yeah, I do believe I kind of explain things a little bit more in some of my other kind of get to know me videos that I've done. So I will leave that playlist also linked down below if you guys are interested in, you know, hearing my answers to all the other questions you guys have asked me. So I will, like I said, I'll leave that in the description below. But yes, I have, I guess you could say, 3 brothers, 2 sisters in this case. What's my favorite activity to do with my family? Honestly, you guys, we're just kind of like your typical family. I mean, we enjoy having our little movie nights here at home where we just kind of chow down on junk food. I know it's not the healthiest, but it's always fun. And we don't always get to do it just because sometimes hubby gets home late from work, or, you know, just we got a bunch of things going on sometimes. And so, you know, we try to whenever we can. We also do like going to the park when the weather's nice, you know, go kick around a ball, whatever, and just, you know, have a good time. Occasionally we might go out to the movies, but obviously it's very pricey, you guys, so we can't always afford to do that. We do like to go out to eat here and there, so that's always nice because it's actually really hard for us sometimes to sit down as a family and eat a meal together because of, you know, the hours that hubby works, and then having to go see about our horses and stuff. It's really hard, you guys. So that's just some of the things that we like to do. What is my favorite all-time recipe? There's so many awesome recipes out there, you guys. Some that, you know, I haven't tried yet, but they are amazing. I will give you guys maybe a few. Definitely one of them is the recipe that I use for Pozole Verde. I am like obsessed with it. We will not eat any other pozole other than green. So that is definitely one of them. My recipe for ceviche, I love it. I have been craving ceviche so bad lately, and I really want some. And then also, you guys, that recipe for the Watergate cake, oh my goodness. If you guys have not tried it, I will leave a link to that video down below. I did show you guys how to make it. It is a pistachio cake, you guys. One person said that it was a little like sweet for their taste, which I'm obviously everybody's gonna have a different opinion about it. It could be sweet for you, it might not be sweet for you, I don't know. For me, it's just fine. The pistachio taste is awesome and stuff. So those are just a few of the things I like. I love recipes, you guys. I love trying out new things, and I'm all for some really good recipes. If you guys have any good ones, you know, message me, email me, whatever, leave it in the comment below. I would love to try it out. All right, so what's my biggest pet peeve? I can't really say I have too many, but definitely like nail biters. Oh my goodness. My kids are total nail biters, but I don't know. It's a little nerve-wracking, I guess. And also like people who pick their boogers in public. Oh my goodness. I asked my sister this question and I started cracking up when she told me her answer. She's like, her biggest pet peeve is when people wipe their boogers on their hand. I'm like, what the heck do you mean by that? She's like, when people go like this. Which that's pretty gross too, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, another one. Oh, this is one of the things. My dad does this, you guys. Oh my goodness. But like lots of guys, when they like blow their boogers like out onto the ground, it's so gross. But that's just a couple for you. What are my favorite hobbies? Obviously, one of them is YouTube, you guys. This is just kind of a hobby for me, a little stress relief. I enjoy shopping, you guys. If you want to consider that a hobby, then yes. And obviously, my poetry as well. Maybe cooking too. What food will you never get sick of? Shrimp. Shrimp is life, you guys. I seriously like I love seafood in general. The only seafood I probably will not eat is oysters, but I'll eat like everything else. And I really love me some shrimp. I don't care like how it's made. I could eat it for days. I'm shrimp obsessed. Where am I from? As I mentioned, I'm originally from Portland, Oregon. How long have I been on YouTube? I've actually been on YouTube about a year and a half. I think October this year, 2019, will be my 2 year anniversary. What's your biggest hope for the future? I want to say really it's just that, you know, my kids basically I want them to do good, and I hope that, they go farther in life than I have, because I've just kind of stuck myself here where I'm at right now, and I want them to do great things and just become just awesome people. And I want everything to work out so nicely for them, that they have a better life than I did. Are you originally from Oregon? Yes, I am. What state would you like to go to but I've never been? I would love to go to New York and also to California. I've never really been much out of the state. I mean, I've been to like obviously the airports and stuff like that, but I mean, I've been to Oregon, I've been to Washington, I've been to South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. But yes, I would definitely love to go to New York, go to the Statue of Liberty, and just like shop New York. And California, obviously, for various reasons. What have you found to be the most challenging thing about having your own YouTube channel? Honestly, you guys, sometimes it's hard to come up with content because, in my case, like I can't do hauls all the time. Like I like go bankrupt, you guys. No, but yeah, definitely sometimes it's coming up with the content, because sometimes there's just days like you don't know what to put out there. And also like even trying to keep a schedule, like I don't know how people can do it. It's just my life sometimes, even though I'm a stay-at-home mom, it can get so hectic, and I may not be running errands all the time or doing things with the kids all the time, but sometimes things just happen to come up, so it's really hard to even like stay on a schedule. So that's why when you get videos from me, it's just whenever and whatever I put out. I don't like having a like specific schedule, just because I don't want to like let you guys down or anything like that. So that's the way that I kind of like it. I just kind of go with the flow. All right, what advice can you give to someone who is considering starting their own YouTube channel? I say go for it, you guys. Like seriously, lots of people have found YouTube to be a very like helpful resource to them. In my case, it has really helped me like just come out of my shell. I feel like maybe it's easy to talk to you guys, and it's just help me kind of interact a little bit more with people. Whereas to before, I was just this kind of shy, keep to myself, isolated from everybody else kind of person. And with YouTube, it has just really helped me to get past that stage. And so basically, I mean, anybody can do YouTube. I mean, there's plenty of people that have channels where they don't even show their face. So, I mean, you can do videos where you don't even have to be in the video yourself. And if you want to be, then hey, I mean, go for it. It's like literally you're kind of just talking to your phone or your camera or whatever. And I just say go for it. I mean, anybody can do it. Don't hesitate. I mean, it's fun. It's a hobby. I mean, you don't have to post all the time. But it's just an awesome way to connect with people, even if you are a shy person, or very introverted. For me, it's been amazing. I've met so many great people, you guys, and just it's fun. So I say go for it. You can do it. So what are my favorite videos to watch and to make? So watching, I would have to say my number one would probably be hauls, just because I find them so very like informative. It lets me know whether it be Dollar Tree or whether it be like a grocery haul. It kind of lets me know what to look for next time that I go to that store. I just find them very helpful. I mean, I do enjoy other videos, obviously, like mukbangs. I enjoy tag videos. Like daily life. I watch a little bit of crafting videos here and there, but definitely the hauls, you guys. That's kind of like my number one go-to watch. And same for the videos that I like to make. I really enjoy doing my hauls, you guys. 'Cause like I said, I feel like any haul that anybody does, whether it's me, whether it's another person, I just, like I said, I find them very helpful, just to know what's new, what's out, what should I be looking for, what should I try out, that kind of stuff. So definitely hauls. I love sharing my finds. It's super fun. What is my favorite meal? I don't know if that kind of is considered more like, one of the other questions that I had answered. What was it? I'm not sure. So I'm not really sure if that means like, what's my favorite meal to have or what's my favorite meal of the day, that kind of thing. But I'm going to go with like breakfast because I love a good breakfast, you guys. We don't really normally have like, lots of people do like maybe breakfast once a week for dinner or something like that. But I love breakfast. I just love all the options that there are for breakfast. I love some good pancakes, a good waffle, whatever the case may be. And we honestly at home, I think our one day that we can actually have breakfast together is on Sundays because that's usually when my hubby's home. But recently he's been working Sundays, so it hasn't really been like that. But I love breakfast, you guys. Like I love eggs, I love sausage and bacon, all that good stuff, biscuits and gravy, pancakes, waffles, you name it, French toast. Ugh. Yes, give me a good breakfast and I will be satisfied. I don't care if it's for breakfast, I don't care if it's for lunch or dinner. Some good breakfast and I am good. Next question is, where did I get the names for my kids? So my son is named Moises, obviously after my husband. My oldest daughter, Lucia, her name is actually Lucia Maria. And my husband's mom, who passed away some time ago, her name is Maria Lucia, but everybody always called her Lucia, so we just kind of switched it around. So technically, my daughter is named after her grandma. And then my youngest, Yuwali, um, actually, they're in Mexico. One of my aunt's neighbors had a little girl. Her name is also Yuwali, but it's spelt like very differently, and they pronounce, well, I mean, the way that it's written doesn't really sound like it's pronounced. Um, but this was like this little girl. I kind of was so, I don't know about like obsessed, but I took care of her a lot because our neighbor in Mexico, she was never one of those, she just kind of like left her kids to hang out by themselves. We're always just out and about, no shoes or socks and whatnot. And so I don't know what it was about this little girl, but I just felt the urge that I needed to take care of her. And mind you, I was probably only like 15 years old, and for some reason, the name just kind of stuck with me, and I really liked the name. I thought it sounded pretty. So I ended up naming my daughter that. And so this last time we went to Mexico, now they're like, there's this term that we use, like when people have the same name, say tocaya or tocayo, depending male or female. But yeah, so they say that Yuwali is Yuwali's tocaya or whatever. So, but yeah, that's where I got their names from. Who are my top three favorite YouTubers to watch? You guys, I watch so many people, and that is just one of the hardest things about doing YouTube and actually having people that you watch, is just trying to keep up with everybody. But I mean, I watch tons of people's channels, but I want to say, so I think what I'll do is kind of break it down into like different kinds of things, uh like kind of, I guess, categories. So One of them being definitely one of the first channels I ever started watching here on YouTube. So I started off watching strictly like recipe videos and stuff. In Spanish though, because I wanted to learn how to make more like Hispanic meals. But after that, started to get into watching like, you know, what to pack my husband for lunch or what to pack my kids for school, that kind of stuff. And so I really got into Gradys Mom's channel. She was one of the actually like the first person I ever started watching, like besides like three like recipe channels I would watch. And hers, you know, she does a lot of like cooking videos. She does a lot of what to pack your husband for lunch. She does hauls. She does just kind of like vlogging type stuff. She's done cleaning stuff, organization. She does all these videos for like different kinds of little gift baskets and yada yada. Just so many awesome things, you guys. And I just absolutely love her channel. So she is definitely one of those channels that I enjoy watching. I like don't miss a video. I mean, I try not to. It's hard, like I said, to keep up. So definitely her. I also like when it comes to actual like hauls, mainly, especially Dollar Tree hauls. One of my favorite YouTubers is my girl Pookies View. She's here in Oregon as well, you guys. But I just fell in love with her hauls. She always finds the most amazing things, and her personality, you guys, she's just so upbeat, so positive, such a sweetheart, and she's just one of the number one haulers that I absolutely love, you guys, especially for Dollar Tree. And then, like I said, I love my mukbangs, and definitely one of my favorite mukbangers that it wasn't until I want to say maybe last year. I think I've been watching her for a year now. My girl Angelina Spicy, you guys. She is so flippin' hilarious. She does awesome mukbangs, you guys. Like I want to say I started watching her when I don't even know how many subscribers she has, but almost from the very beginning, you guys. But she is just awesome. She's so freaking funny, you guys. And yeah, I highly recommend her. She's an awesome mukbanger, you guys. So definitely those are probably amongst my top 3 channels. Do you like to craft? I'm not a huge crafter. It's all fairly new to me. I only do like pocket letters, but even still, like I haven't really had much inspiration lately. So, I mean, I'm trying to get more into it, but it's just kind of hard sometimes. But I do enjoy it. I would love to try doing other things like embellishment boxes and I don't know what else. Like I said, I don't really know all like the crafting terminology out there, how to use every crafting supply and whatnot. So I do like it. It's definitely a bit of a stress reliever for me. It's nice to just kind of relax and have my own time to myself and just, you know, do a little bit of crafting. All right, you guys. So I still have about a couple more pages of questions left. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. And I am going to make a part 2, you guys, just to kind of make it easier on you guys. And plus, my phone is not going to record very much more. So again, I'm going to make a part 2, and then I will be sure to link part 1 to part 2 and part 2 to part 1. So stay tuned, you guys.